more of the blue sh50. I've decided today that I'm going to take the engine out of it because I'm not going to get it running unless I see what's wrong. I have the other parts that I need out of the other engine, so I'm going to, while I have good weather, strip the back of this and take the engine out and put in the crank and whatever other bits that I've bought for it. I haven't got all the bits here at the house yet, so it might take about a week or so before all that'll turn up, but then I'll rebuild the engine. Okay, so engine's out of the bag, and for those of you who have never taken an engine out of one of these, you have these wires coming up out of here. There's one with a plug for the starter and a couple of plugs, and they are all attached to this rubber piece here. So you find that rubber piece and you disconnect them. One thing I forgot, which you'll notice in the video, was that I forgot to empty the two-stroke oil, and you saw how long it took to empty that out. So just be aware of that. If you're going to take it out, you're going to need to empty that tank, because your oil pump is coming out of here and it's attached. So obviously that's what you have to do. But once you've disconnected them and the brake rod, which is this piece from here, then you're good to go. So that's all there is to it. There's one bolt that goes through here, and you undo it, pull it out. That's it. So the next video you'll see probably is me dismantling this engine now and all the bits to go with it. So to do that now when the battery in my phone is charged up. Well, it loosened, so that's a start. It's quite tight though. I don't know how much of what I'm doing you can actually see there. Might zoom you in a little bit if I can. It's a little better, isn't it? Yeah, about there. Yeah, always a good sign when you hear squeaking, isn't it? Okay, well that's loosened up my back wheel, and I have two bolts here, one here, one here. I have to take them out, and this might not be simple, but we'll do our best. These could be trouble. Sometimes you get lucky, a lot of the time you don't. See what we got. Yeah. Well, that wasn't too bad. This is to remove the exhaust, by the way. It's attached in quite a few places. Now this one could be a bit of trouble. I can see how rusted it is on the back, and there's a bolt in it where there shouldn't be a bolt or nut, because they never were designed to go through the whole casing, but somebody has doctored it. So I just have to do the best I can, try and loosen it up. I get the feeling this is not going to go too well. My vice grips don't seem to want to stay in one place anyway, so now I got it. Actually, guys, this isn't too bad at all. I was expecting that to be giving me lots of trouble there. Which thankfully it didn't. How easy was that? Some people might say too easy. Well, got lucky on that one, I think. Always stick your nut back on the bolts that you take out, whichever ones have nuts, and then you know where they belong and you'll not lose anything. Right, next I have two bolts in the actual front of the engine for the exhaust. I'm going to try and pull them out. There's really not a lot to these bikes when you're pulling them apart. I need 10 mil, or maybe even less, but I think it's 10. That's a 10. Let's see, are we right? Oh, bang on, bang on. That's that one. I really believe this has been apart quite a few times before, and the reason I say that is because everything's so easy to unscrew. Or have I spoke too soon maybe here? I may have spoke too soon. No, it's coming out easy, easy. Hopefully that's good sign for opening up the casings. Yep, there's that one. Just a couple of wee washers that piece with it. There's a lot of oil in front of this exhaust, which is never a good sign. It's been leaking a bit. Now let's see, can we get it off? Okay, there we go. So I'll just put this somewhere for safekeeping. Now the next piece we're trying to get off is this. I have a nice big wrench inside for that. This could be difficult, or it could go easy. This is a bit loose. I need a better spring. I think it's probably a 23. This is not going to be simple. It's even still loose at that. It could be a 22 wrench, maybe. That's exactly what it is. Now, how am I going to do this? This could be awkward. It's hard to do these things when you're on your own. Maybe a bit of a mallet to kind of yeah, we got it. Ooh, we're good. Now you have two little spacers on this. You have one on the top, one on the back. Two little spacers and they fit in there like that. So you take your wheel off, and then you get this and you put it straight back on. And there's a brand new set of brake shoes on this, would you believe it or not. So somebody has been working on it. Probably couldn't get it to run. Inside of the wheel looks a bit rough. You can see how rough that is. So it hasn't ran in quite a while, it hasn't moved, and the brakes hasn't been used in quite a long time. Most of the rest of this I can do inside on the bench. I'll just take this fan cover off and put it somewhere safe. One. Two. Should be a third here. Yeah, there it is. I wish you could see how wet the front of this exhaust is. It's never a good sign. Mustn't be burning up all of the stuff that it's supposed to be. My whole street's getting covered in oil here. Not good when you have brand new concrete. Anyway, that's that done. Right, I'll put these back on, I'll move it inside. I'm not happy about getting oil on the street, but what can you do? It's on it now. I don't even know where it came from, because I even put the blanket down to stop that happening. Must have came out of the pump. Ah, no. It's all over the place. Yeah, I think I'm going to move this engine inside now, guys. And the next video you see is me pulling it apart again. Another engine. There you go.